In psychology, we're really well placed to look at solutions to climate change. Lots of the solutions to climate change are going to be around behaviour change in communities, societies and individuals.
My team studies how to encourage and support people to eat less meat and shift to a more whole food, plant-based diet. This is important because up to a third of global greenhouse gas emissions are linked to food.
I research meat reduction and people's attitudes towards other animals. In particular, how children come to think about this topic. How we go from being kids who really love and care about animals to being adults who are capable of eating them and loving them at the same time.
Psychological health and planetary health are intrinsically linked. To understand more about psychological well-being, we also need to consider how planetary changes and biodiversity loss and climate change are impacting on the population.
I study the dark side of health science. My research is focused on how financial interests and prejudice bias the production of scientific knowledge relevant to health.
My team studies a range of interventions to reduce meat intake, including cognitive training, taking part in campaigns such as Veganuary, and changing the food that is offered to people. We look at how effective and well-liked these interventions are. Several interventions change how people feel about meat, making them like it less or even feel disgusted by it.
We're going to be following groups of children across time from the age of 6 to the age of 16 to really understand how these things develop across the lifespan.
I use meta-scientific techniques to measure systematic biases in claims made across sets of scientific publications. Examples are confirmation bias and sponsorship bias. I also study how broader communication of biased scientific knowledge adversely affects the recovery of health clients, promotes stigma and influences clinical and policy decision making.
In qualitative research methods, we've decided to embed sustainability and climate change by using our topic as eco-anxiety. They have to look at the literature in environmental psychology on how climate change is impacting people. They also have to reflect on their own experiences and how climate change is affecting them as well.
I think Exeter is a kind of flourishing place to study this topic of environment and sustainability. We've got a really exciting group of people working on this issue from a range of backgrounds, so not just the human side, but also the non-human, from different perspectives to try and understand the same topic.
The reason we study these things at Exeter is that it has really impressive strengths in research related to sustainability, and it has a very supportive and engaged community of staff and students working across disciplines to improve sustainability at the university and beyond.